All right, Tony, thanks so much. Okay, so New Year's Eve, it's this weekend, and if you're looking for maybe an easy dish to try out to impress your guests, if you're having maybe a party there, how about a shrimp salsa? Janet's here with a lovely recipe for that, and let's take a look at the ingredients first. All right, you're going to need some shrimp, avocado, cilantro, red onion, limes, garlic, tomatoes, and if you want a little extra kick, some jalapenos too. All right, so how do we do this?
Well, we have shrimp, obviously, and it's taking its slow time to cook here.
Just hanging out there, you know.
Yeah, well, you can actually serve this cold or hot, so it's not something that you need to worry about. And thank God today I actually had some foresight and thought about the fact that they might not cook all the way through, so I went ahead and brought some already cooked. So basically all I'm doing is heating it through, and you see that there's some little flecks of garlic in there.
Yeah.
And it's, but this could be actually a warm salsa as well as a cold salsa. You could serve this anyway, and I'm calling it a salsa because it has sort of a pico de gallo-ish kind of
like a texture.
Kind of like one. You could actually serve this with chips, or you could serve this with crackers. This could be a dip. You know, I tried to go a little light this year because we had, you know, we just came off the holidays, Thanksgiving, and
where we splurged.
And I might have gained a few pounds, so I'm going to try to just do anything that might be keto friendly, and this actually is because it's going to have a little bit of butter in it.
Okay.
We sauteed about 3 tablespoons of butter in some garlic, that's fresh garlic, and we're sauteing the shrimp in that, and it's barely heating through, but it did have time to cook before I came on air. So,
and I see you left the tails on, so you can just cook.
Well, yes, but there is nothing worse than trying to eat something and really dive into it and then have to be stuck with the tail. So I am actually going to cut that off because I actually think that it's kind of a nuisance to have to stop what you're doing and grab in your mouth.
Yeah,
a tail.
Around,
it's not
spit
very
it out
sexy.
Politely.
No.
Yeah.
So I actually will remove those. So that's what I was going to tell you, is that once we've cut all these tomatoes, as you can see, I have a little bit of jalapeno, I have some avocado, and you know the color is amazing.
Oh yeah, that's
And I just took all kinds of cilantro here because this is one of my favorite herbs. The smell, yes, just go ahead and just do that.
Really, and really fresh and good.
And as you can see, I'm not a very meticulous chopper. It's kind of a rough chop. I always say it's my rustic cooking.
I like it.
That's really the lazy way of doing it, but it works for me, and no one complains whenever they're eating it. So
it tastes good, right? Yeah.
So I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to take these tails off, and I'm really just going to do a rough chop with these too. You can do like little chunks of the shrimp here, and you know you can use crab easily. Saute the crab in a little bit of butter.
Okay.
Because then, I mean, if you're into the crab and it's cooked through, so basically all you're doing is the same as this, and that is basically just heating it through. And I'm going to show you a little trick at the end once I chop this all up.
Okay.
And do you see it's a beautiful, colorful salad? Now again, we can serve this with any kind of chips. You can serve it with crackers. You could actually just eat it outright if you're looking for a low-carb version of this kind of like appetizer. I would serve this over lettuce with a light dressing for a meal if that's what you're looking for. But
it's a good idea.
For the holidays, and if you want something different, to me this right here is a perfect example of ringing in the new year the right way with something not so fattening, not so heavy weighting.
Yeah, we could all definitely use this.
Weighing you down. You know, this is getting hot. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take that butter essence and, of course, the juices from the...
Oh, you're just going to dump it right in?
Yeah, because, you know, shrimp actually is known for its amazing broth that it will create. And when you put it with a little bit of butter and some fresh garlic, as you can see, and I want to make sure that I get that garlic because it's going to give it that salsa-ish taste we're looking for.
I love
It's just a fresh little dessert. And let me tell you, a great way to plate this is not necessarily in these ugly plates I've got here, but I was going to bring them too. But they're great to put in martini glasses because it's pretty, and then you can just put some big, huge sprigs of cilantro on it.
This little tray here.
Oh, here, wait a minute. There's one more thing before you eat.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this real quick. We're going to splash it. Yeah, we're going to splash it with some lime here.
Oh, it just smells so
And the
good.
sweetness of the shrimp and the tomatoes will counterbalance the tartness of the the lime. But also we have that butter in there, remember? And we have the fresh color. Isn't that beautiful? I'm so excited. Yeah. Stir it around a little bit and see what you think.
I'll take a quick bite. This is so pretty and so healthy, and that's what I love about this.
Yeah, and the avocados, by the way, when you want to do this, you don't want to use avocados that are overly ripe. You want to use the overly ripe avocados for maybe some guacamole, but we want to use this they're a little bit
very light.
Yeah, they're a little bit stiff, firm, I guess.
This is a good refreshing meal. You could even do this in the summer. This would be
a definite
perfect in the summer too.
I didn't get any shrimp, but do you taste? I taste the elements of the butter in here, which kind of gives it a heartier taste.
But
and
I like
if you're
the lime
daring,
with it too.
You have a little bit of jalapenos that I've sliced kind of big so they wouldn't surprise you and they won't catch you off guard and burn your mouth.
No surprises here. I like spicy food. It's really good. Janet, thank you so much for this recipe idea.
You're welcome.
Really good for New Year's Eve. I actually might do this. All right.